All right, everyone. As you can see, it says definitely we're going to talk about this is going to be a movie review along with spoiler review and maybe even some concepts that's going to happen in the future. And there's going to might be even one or two more videos of this topic. But anyways, let's talk about Power Rangers the movie. Not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie, Power Rangers the movie. Now it's amazing stuff, and of course, yes. Let me just tell you, this is of course spoilers. I said spoilers. If you're worse than me, lamer than me, and haven't seen it yet, run from this video now. Run for your damn life. Run. All right, as for the rest of you who stayed, thank you for staying, and let's get on with it. So let me just do like a little bit of the stuff that I wrote down because, well, they kind of encourage me, man, yeah, you do is like, oh, you gotta get a script, man, and I'm like, I've been doing this anyways. So here's some plot points that I just wanted to talk about. First things first is they introduced Zeo Crystal, not Zeo Crystals, but Zeo Crystal. I'm like, wow, we are already talking about Zeo Crystals and we haven't even done anything yet to the point of where we're getting to Power Ranger Zeo. Holy frick, man. Holy frick. So Zeo Crystal. I wonder what's going to go on if we go to Power Ranger Zeo, the movie. I have no idea, but it's going to be truly crazy. And chances are, I bet they're going to even harp because Power Ranger Zeo, oh yeah, we're talking way too much about the future. Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, Zeo Crystal. Wow. Then we had the Red Ranger. Oh man. If you guys remember what they said, like there was like some passerby things that we needed to know. The fact of Zordon was a warrior at one point, and then eventually he got defeated and then he got stuck in a time warp or whatever. Yeah, we didn't really get a good explanation on Zordon, but in the movie, we sure freaking damn did. They made sure they established it and made it even crazier the fact of Zordon was actually a Red Ranger. Wow, man. Wow. That is crazy. Wow. I do have to admit, like the first beginning of the movie, which I didn't even expect, I have to admit, we got to kind of admit, give it a nice little nod and wink to whoever made that fan fiction of that Power Ranger thing that was on YouTube. And then, well, freaking Sabans just said, screw you and got rid of it. It's like, I think they might have homaged that. I think they might have homaged it to you guys. So wherever you guys are, even though I didn't watch it and I didn't really want to watch it anyways, at least they gave you a nice little wink and said, yep, there you go. You wanted some gruesome Power Ranger moment? Well, there you go. And wow, it's a gruesome Power Ranger moment indeed. Holy frick. And then we have Rita, who was a freaking damn Ranger. Oh, holy shit. I think that's going to be another video. We're talking about Rita, but holy frick, in this version, Rita was actually the green freaking damn Ranger. And one thing you need to notice, for those especially who aren't Power Ranger fans, one thing you need to know is, especially if you pick up the comics now, notice Rita, Green Ranger. No Dragon Shield. Normal Green Ranger. Gold Dragon Shield. Coincidence? He's like, yeah, that's interesting. It's going to be very freaking damn interesting. I'm going to definitely talk about that in another video, though. I'm going to have to talk about it in another video. But anyways, yes, Rita was a Green Ranger. Holy frick, that was kind of crazy. That was very crazy. And, well, it's kind of edgy because there's lots of stuff that got edgy. Everyone got backstories, and it's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, very cool on everyone's backstory. Very cool. Completely different, but I dig it. Yeah, I'm not pissed off at that one. It's like, yeah, that's one thing I'm not pissed off about is you mix stuff up. Even if I could say, oh, Zach Taylor, but it seems that he is definitely of his culture and it's not just a name you can throw around and throw it on anyone. Like, yeah, I'm like, I wish they kind of would have done something to make it like he fits the description instead of, but who knows? I'm not going to even touch it. I don't care at this point. I'm not going to touch it. It's still very good. And let me tell you, the Pink Ranger's freaking hair that she did It made her look so like freaking the original Pink Ranger is not even freaking damn funny. And it's kind of fun, like this one scene where she jumped off the freaking, I would say, cliff into the water. It kind of reminded me of saying, oh, remember Power Ranger Turbo? Remember the crappy thing of Cat actually scraped her freaking damn knee like an idiot? It's like, well, that could happen. And it's like, yeah, that was an annoyance that crappily happened. I was like, that's some bullshit. Yeah, Zeo-Ranger 1 Pink tried to save my butt while going into the water. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing that was the dumbest thing in Ranger history someone ever did. That was one of the dumbest ones. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a video of the 10 dumbest things that people did as Rangers. Yeah, I know for one thing, the Rhino Ranger is going to be in that. So, definitely edgy where you had Jason pimp slapping. I don't know. I think at this case they finally got rid of the Bulk Skull aspect because Power Rangers Samurai came back. They were like, "Oh yeah, we need Bulk Skull back. We need Bulk Skull back. Yeah, we definitely do." But as soon as they found out, oh yeah, it's not really needed, and the kids today don't really give a crap. It's like, yeah, so they kind of didn't even bring a Bulk Skull into this. They just brought just a person who's a bully and it got pimp slapped by Jason. Holy frick. Pimp slapped. Jason's like, I don't give a fuck. Let me give a side note. Side note you should know is that Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Black Ranger, Green Ranger, in one episode were actually a part of the football team. They decided to take that aspect and apply it to Jason, which is pretty cool. I do have to admit, that's pretty awesome, and they implemented very well. Oh man, how Jason and Billy got to become friends, that was awesome. They kind of mixed stuff around, if you notice. I mean, Billy's usually was the outsider, if you notice. And the original one is like Jason and Zach were friends. Billy was like the person who was the odd man out. And I think Trini and Kimberly somewhat were friends. Kind of. I would say kind of. But they got to grow into it. Well, in this one, it's like, wow, you have Jason and Billy became friends. And of course, well, be it I have someone that is in my access that actually is yeah, psychology. Let's just say that. Billy kind of has some Asperger's. He has that kind of mindset in him, which pretty cool. I mean, you also have the whole, I forgot what was it called, the accountant, the fact that you have a autistic assassin. Holy frick. Now you have a Ranger with Asperger's or autism. Oh man. Well, anyways, they both have autism. That's what I'm trying to say. Is that heroes, accountants, assassins? They can be anyone can be an assassin, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like anyone can be a hero, and you can't. Nothing can actually screw you over from being a hero. Yeah, it's like especially in the Mantis. It's like yeah, he can't freaking damn move, but yet he's able to overcome that. So yeah, lots of stuff happened in the movie. Am I gonna truly spoil all the movie? No, I can't because I didn't do that type of thing. I wanted to enjoy it. And oh, I enjoyed it. Oh man, I enjoyed it. What about Rita had the balls to go to Trini, which is kind of weird because in of course they're not going by what happened in the series. Because if they were going by what happened in the series, they would most likely go to Kimberly and kick Kimberly's butt, not Trini. But of course, on the other hand, Trini might be actually the strongest one of them, or at least one with the most attitude. Either way, holy frick. And I kind of wanted to see that awesome part. And it was cool. It was cool. There was like at least 4 to 5 points of the movie where I was like, do it. Do it. Like, for instance, Trini's not going to jump into the water. I was like, Kimberly, push her. Push her into the water. And she did more than what I thought. She actually took her with me, the I die, you die situation. She just took her with her down there. And there was lots more. There was lots more where I was like, do it. And I'm like, oh, awesome. You did it. Which that was a nice catership. Really is. Oh man. Really is. It was awesome. So yeah, I mean lots of freaking stuff that happened and oh man. It's kind of cool how they built up some stuff and let me just take the side note. Now I'll save that for something else. I'll save it for something else. But man, plot point, another plot point that I have, another bullet point is Rita versus the Rangers round 1. They can't morph and they decide to take it to her. I was like, oh shit. It's like, oh man, got a freaking pipe, got some chains. Oh my gosh, they were freaking ready. And it's kind of funny where some people will be like, man, I got should have ransacked what happened in your freaking damn, yeah, you should have went to your parents' houses and got crap. I bet someone in there had a shotgun. She's like, yeah, someone had to have a shotgun. But of course, and that was one cool part is the fact if we first time ever, we see someone shooting a freaking damn bad guy. As the first time ever in Power Rangers. Of course, yeah, you'd be like, oh, but Blade Blasters, SPD. It's like, yeah, all the other ones, but I'm talking about an actual gun. Used an actual gun against her. Holy frick. Knocked her out, but I'm like, yeah, dude, you better run. That's so many times where I'm like, cop, you did what you can do. Run the fuck away. Frick it. Run the fuck away. Or you need some freaking damn backup, dude. It's like you're all alone doing this one thing. I'm like, frick that. I need a partner. I will frick over the partner. Yeah, I sure will. Frick you, man. It's like, oh my gosh, he's alive. You push my partner in front of him, run up the freaking thing. It's like, hey, dude, you dumb bastard coward, get back here. It's like, oh, like, yep, I survived. It's like, man, I don't know what was down there, but some lady just straight up killed my partner. I would so do it. I don't care if he actually was still alive but tripped and crap. I'm like, no, dude, I don't freaking tell. I don't freaking tell. But damn, the Rangers versus Rita round 1. Holy shit. Not to mention a Ranger death. That's one thing Saban's was never able to do except for that one time because of Kendricks. Because of the actress has freaking leukemia. That was the only one time. But they had two times where they actually had to kill a Ranger. And they were considering it, but backed off the last minute. This time they freaking did it. And I'm like, holy shit, they actually did it. Well, of course, we saw Rita killing the Yellow Ranger and the Red Ranger, and most likely killed all the other Rangers off screen. So I'm just saying, in canon wise, like the Rangers we know, which is wow, dude. Who, wow, she killed him. Wow. And that's for the crazy part of where someone was like, man, we have our first homosexual Ranger. And I'm like, okay, I see what you're talking about. Apparently, you think Trini is a lesbian. Let me stop you right there. She didn't say anything. She didn't mention anything. All she said is she was different and everything. It's like she could be saying yes, but I don't think so. And plus, freaking damn, Zach is crazy. Zach was just pushing her buttons. It was not like he actually had a hunch and was asking her. I think you guys blew that way out of proportion. I mean, almost anybody is different, and it doesn't mean, oh, they're different. It's like, oh, well, she's a lesbian. It's like, no, dude. It just means that she wants to wear a different thing. She wants to do things that her parents actually object to. Like, for instance, if they want them to have what they're really doing with Trini is the parents are trying to live her life, trying to make her live the lives they want her to live. They don't want her to actually live her life all by herself and pick her own decisions and everything. And that's what she wants, to make her own decisions. As for the whole lesbiana crap that you guys think that, oh, our first Rangers, like stop right there. She just said she wants to do different things. There was nothing at all you could actually point to that. And most likely in the sequel, if I do get kicked in the freaking head and it's like, oh, see, told you. I'm like, well, good for you. But for right now, we don't have real evidence and you're just jumping the gun on this. So sit the hell down and shut up for right now. Sorry, but sit the hell down and shut up. Yeah, it goes for all the other ones out there who are like, oh, the Lightspeed Rescue Yellow Ranger is one. oh, the freaking Wild Force Yellow Ranger is what? And most likely people will be like, oh, the Overdrive Yellow Ranger's what? And I'm like, yeah, you guys suck. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Sorry, but that was one thing that grinds my gears. Is something that's like, oh, because I like her. It's like it's hard for me to choose a ranger that I like. And there's like a few rangers I'm like, oh, she's awesome. I like her. I would so date her. And you're like, oh, she's lesbian. I'm like, really? You're saying my taste sucks balls. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, anyways, yeah, I actually like the Yellow Ranger. Yellow Ranger is very cool. The Black Ranger and the Blue Ranger, oh, their personality, it makes me want to go out and buy a Blue Ranger figure, buy a Black Ranger figure. Would I buy Yellow Rangers? It's weird looking, number one, and number two, like usual, they want me to pay $10 when I would actually pay less than that because it's a girl figure. It has less plastic than a guy figure. I'm sorry, but yeah, I get the whole equality, but me personally, I'm like, no. When it comes to toys, it should be less equality. I bet lots of people would buy girl toys more, girl ranger toys more, if you actually decide to be cool and say, okay, we're taking down three. All right, anyways, that's basically everything that I had when it comes to the bullet points. So the movie, like or dislike, I enjoyed that movie. Oh, I enjoyed that movie. I sure did. I really hope to buy it very, very soon. I liked that movie. Oh, it mixed everything in there. It's kind of like Spider-Man 3. Oh my God, no. Spider-Man 2, where it's a superhero movie, but Sam Raimi decided to make some horror effects in there because of Dr. Ock. Same deal. It's like, oh, you had some horror, you had some suspense, you had it was just good. And at one little small point, I was like, dude, isn't this just like Animorphs in a way? And I'm like, no, it's not like Animorphs. Yeah, they're not. No, it's not like Animorphs. Not at one slightest. So, man, this movie gives me a good recommendation. I would give it a good recommendation. Definitely watch it. It's one of the good ones. And while you excuse me, I got like at least two more freaking videos to do of this topic. Oh man, coming up next is most likely talking about the sequel. Yes, the sequel. And oh yeah, by the way, if you're gonna be a dumb idiot like usual, no offense to anyone out here listening to this, I'm talking about the dumb idiots who are watching this by coincidence and it's like, oh, the credits, do going out the theater. Sit the hell down. Sit down. The good news is that you don't have to wait all the way to the end of the movie where you get to see all that stuff and music and stuff. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is just sit there for at least like 2 minutes. Is that too hard? 2 damn minutes. So you can hear, we got a new student today. Oliver, Tommy Oliver, are you here? That, just to see that is very, very cool. It would be crazy if they did cast him and none of us knew. These day and ages, we already know who Tommy Oliver's cast as. And of course, yes, there were some Power Ranger cameos. We get to see at the very end Tommy and Kimberly, the original Tommy and Kimberly. That was pretty cool. Too bad not everyone else got to be invited in there. Bull crap, but we can live with that, right? We can live with that. Anyways, man, they did an awesome job. Let's talk about it more. See you in the next video.